Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss about 2015 GATE morning and afternoon session questions on plastic analysis. Let's go through the question on the board. Basically, this is a question in 2015 GATE, 2 marks. Clear? Go through the question. For the formation of the collapse mechanism in the following figure, this is the figure. In the following figure, the minimum value of PU is CMP by L. Now he's asking us to find the C. The value of C is. He's asking us to find C. It means it is also the same question what we have solved in our previous cases. Okay. What is he is asking? He's asking us to find the true collapse load. So minimum is nothing but true collapse load. As we keep on discussing right from the beginning in our conceptual part or theoretical part also the same thing we have discussed. That is collapse load is minimum out of all the possibilities. Now minimum value of PU means true collapse load. So true collapse load is CMP by L. Now he's asking us to find this C. Clear? This is a given figure. As I keep on saying all the time, first we need to observe the figure or diagram given in the question for the calculation of collapse load in plastic analysis. So what we have to observe here? The given span and type of beam. So here type of beam, which type of beam it is? Fixed beam. And like coming to the span 2L. Okay, for this fixed beam, 2L span is having a plastic moment carrying capacity or plastic moment simply is 3P and other 2L is MP simply. Okay, other 2L is MP and load is acting in this span. In this span exactly at the center. Now first let us designate this span and point of action of load with some alphabets. Okay, A, B, C, D, right? Fixed ends I will represent with A and B. So fixed ends are at A and B. And here where the cross section changes, C. And here where the load is acting, D. Is that okay? So this is a representation for the given beam. Now let us see how to calculate the collapse load. And out of that we have to take the minimum. After getting the minimum value, we have to find C. Okay, we have to find C. So same possibility 1. Or before going into the possibility, what is the regular procedure? DS. As it is a fixed beam, what is the DS for fixed beam? 2. Then number of plastic inches required 3. Now possible locations. Possible locations. So what are those possible locations? A and B are fixed. Why? Because they are fixed ends for this given beam. Therefore, possible locations are the plastic inches will form at A and B. They are confirmed. So A and B. Now what are other locations? Where cross section changes? C. Now where load is acting? Under D. So we require 3 inches. But here possible locations are 4. As I said, these two are fixed. These two are fixed. Now we have to check possibility ABC and ABD. That's it. 2 possibilities are there. Out of these 2 possibilities, in which case the minimum load will be there, that is considered as true collapse load. And based on that, we have to find the value of C. Now let us go for the procedure. So possibility 1. So first let us assume plastic hinges will form at A, B and C. Now what is C here? C is exactly at the center. Clear? C is exactly at the center. Okay, here where the load is acting, PU. We have assumed formation of plastic hinges at A, B and at the center of the span, C. Now this is a mechanism diagram for the given beam. Okay, this is the mechanism diagram for the given beam. As the plastic hinge in the span is forming exactly at the center, therefore angles are same at the ends. It means if this is theta here, then this will also theta. This will also theta. And we know that this is A, this is B, and this is C, and this is D. Now this will be D dash, right? This will be D dash. Okay, everyone. Now wherever plastic hinge is forming, at all the locations, plastic moment will develop. Now at A, plastic hinge is formed. Now plastic moment will develop at A. How much the plastic moment? 3 MP. Now C is a junction for these two spans having different plastic moment capacities. Therefore, we go with the minimum. Minimum is MP. And B simply MP, right? Now to get the collapse load, we need to equate external work is equal to internal work. Here external work is done by this load PU. So now PU into DD dash is equal to internal work. So that 3 MP try to make that theta 0 and MP at this location try to make these two theta 0. And here it is this MP try to make this theta 0. Okay, now DD dash is nothing but this is L by this is L. Okay, here this is L and this is 3L, right? Now DD dash can be expressed in terms of 3L or L, whatever it may be. Okay. So now DD dash is nothing but PU is equal to simply L theta is equal to 3 and here it is 2. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Now cancel theta. Cancel theta in this equation. Upon cancelling theta in this equation, we'll get PU as 6 MP by L. So in this possibility, what is the collapse load? 6 MP by L. Now let us go for possibility 2. So in possibility 2, we will assume plastic hinges at A, B and D. Okay. So D means under the point load. D means under the point load. Here 1 inch and here 1 inch and here 1 more inch. Okay. Now this is the mechanism diagram. Okay, this is a mechanism diagram. So here where the load is acting, PU. Okay, A, B, and this is D. This is D dash. Okay, this is D dash. As plastic hinge in the span is not forming at the center, therefore angles at both the ends are also different. If this is theta 1, then this will be theta 2. So here this is theta 2 and this is theta 1. Now wherever plastic hinges are forming, at all those locations plastic moment will also develop. So this is 3 MP. So here D is within the span CB. Therefore plastic moment carrying capacity of CB span is MP. Right? Here it is MP and here also it is MP. So here also it is MP. Okay. First we need to evaluate the relation between theta 1 and theta 2 to get the final collapse load value. Okay. So theta 1. DD dash. DD dash is equal to how much? This is 3L, right? 3L theta 1 is equal to how much? This one? Simply L. So L theta 2. Now L we can cancel. Now theta 2 is equal to 3 theta 1. Now wherever theta 2 is present in our equation of external work is equal to internal work, they substitute 3 theta 1. Okay, wherever theta 2 is there, substitute 3 theta 1. Okay. Now external work is done by just PU here. Okay, the externally acting load. So PU into DD dash. So DD dash better write in terms of theta 1. How much it is? 3L theta 1. So 3L theta 1 is equal to internal work. So 3 MP theta 1 plus this one MP theta 1 plus theta 1. Sorry, theta 1 plus theta 2. And here MP theta 2, right? Just now we have discussed wherever theta 2 is there, in all those places write 3 theta 1. So here theta 2 is there. Now write 3 theta 1. Here also 3 theta 1. So upon writing that, PU 3L theta 1. So take MP common, right? MP common. So 3 theta 1 plus, here it is 3 theta 1. So 3 theta 1 plus theta 1, 4 theta 1 plus theta 2, again 3 theta 1. Now we can cancel theta 1 here. In this equation, we can cancel theta 1. Now what are the terms here we are left with? 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 3 again. 10. Okay. So 3 PU. So 3 PUL is equal to 3 PUL is equal to 10 MP. Okay. Now PU is equal to 10 by 3 MP by L. Okay. Simplify this 10 by 3. It is something 3.33 MP by L. This is the collapse load in possibility 2. In possibility 1, collapse load is 6 MP by L. In possibility 2, collapse load is 3.3 MP by L. Now we have to choose the minimum out of these two possibilities. That minimum collapse load is considered as true collapse load. Now which is the true collapse load in this question? This is the true collapse load. Then what is the value of C? 3.3. As I said, this is also a GATE question in 2015 for 2 marks. So answer is 3.33. Take this question. See this question. Again, this question is also finding out the collapse load for the given beam. Okay, basically this is a fixed beam. Okay, basically this is a fixed beam, and there is a change in cross section exactly at the center. As I keep on saying all the time, most number of questions, okay, most number of questions or most number of previous questions in GATE from this plastic analysis topic are based on this model only. Okay, this model only. Clear? Now, if for calculating collapse load for this type of models, first we need to observe the given diagram clearly. Okay, given diagram clearly. What we have to observe in the given diagram? The spans, okay, the length of the spans and where the cross section is changing and where the load is acting. These are the things first we need to observe. After that, we have to proceed. Okay, regular procedure. Whatever we have discussed in our theoretical part and previous questions, the same procedure here also. What is the procedure? Finding out the DS, that is static indeterminacy, DS. As it is a fixed beam, okay, as it is a fixed beam, DS for fixed beam is how much? 2. Then number of plastic inches required for the formation of mechanism, 3. Clear? After this, possible locations. Possible locations. Okay, possible locations. What are the possible locations? Undoubtedly at both fixed ends. Here fixed ends are represented with X and Z. So undoubtedly at fixed ends plastic hinges will form. Okay, at fixed end plastic hinges will form. And other chances are there. Okay, other chances are there for formation of plastic hinges are at change in cross section, that is at Y. Okay, that is at Y. And a unit load is acting at this point, that is L by 3 from the X or 2L by 3 from the Z. Now represent this also with some alphabet. Some P. Okay. Or Q, better represent with Q. Now here possible locations for the formation of plastic hinges are 4. What are those? X, Z, Y, Q. Clear? Out of these 4, these 2 are fixed. Out of these 4, these 2 are fixed. What are those 2? X and Z. Why we need to fix fixed ends? Okay, why we need to fix fixed ends for the formation of plastic hinge were already discussed in our previous question. Okay, in our previous question. Hence, I am not going to explain it again. So these are the fixed locations. Okay, these are the fixed locations, and we need to decide between these two. Okay, between these two. It means how many possibilities are there? X, Z, Y, one possibility. X, Z, Q, other possibility. It means 2 possibilities are there. Okay, we have to find out the collapse load in these 2 possibilities, and in which possibility the collapse load is minimum, that is considered as a true collapse load, and that will be the answer for this question. Of course, options were also mentioned. Clear everyone? Now I'm going to proceed for the procedure. Okay, now I'm going to proceed for the procedure for the calculation of the collapse load for the given question or for given fixed beam. So possibility 1. So first possibility, I will assume, as I said, X and Z fixed. Okay, X and Z fixed. So first possibility I will assume at Y. So these are the 3 possibilities. Okay, these are the 3 locations where plastic hinge will form. Okay, where plastic hinges will form for the formation of mechanism. Clear? B. So here we are assuming formation of plastic hinge at X, Y and Z. So here it is X, one fixed end, and other fixed end is Z, and at center Y, right? So it is Y. This is X. This is Z. Okay, this is Z. And here it is Q. Okay, here it is Q. Now mechanism diagram will be like this. Okay, this is the mechanism diagram. As the plastic hinge in the form, okay, as a plastic hinge in the span, okay, as a plastic hinge in the span is forming exactly at the center, therefore angles at both ends will be same. Okay, that is if it is here theta, here also it will be theta. So this is theta. This will also theta. And here also it will be theta. Here also it will be theta. And this is y dash. Okay, this is y dash. And this is q. And this will be q dash. This will be q dash. Now wherever plastic hinge, okay, wherever plastic hinge is forming, at all the locations plastic moment will develop. Now at x, this section is existing. Now how much the plastic moment carrying capacity? 2 mp, right? So here it is 2 mp. Okay. Now y is the junction of these two spans. Okay, these two spans. It means at y, two cross sections are meeting which are having two different plastic moment capacities, and out of those two minimum we need to take. Therefore here it is mp, here also it is mp. Okay, now z simply mp. For getting the collapse load, okay, for getting the collapse load we need to equate external work is equal internal work. Here external work is done by this load W and internal work is done by these moments 2 mp and mp. Same procedure, regular procedure. So W into Q dash, that is a external work, and internal work is 2 mp theta plus mp theta plus theta plus mp theta. Clear everyone? Now QQ dash is nothing but L by 3 theta. QQ dash is nothing but L by 3 theta. Here I will write L by 3 theta. This is QQ dash. Okay, that is QQ dash. So W into L by 3 theta. So sum it 2, 2, 4, 1. So 5 mp. So theta we can cancel in this equation. So in this equation we can cancel theta and theta, right? From this we'll get collapse load as WU as 15 mp by L. So this is the collapse load in possibility 1. Now we'll check possibility 2. That is assuming plastic hinges at XZ and at Q are under the point load. Possibility 2, that is XZ Q. Okay, draw the diagram again. Here where the point load is there, W. In this case, we are assuming the formation of plastic hinges at two fixed ends and under the point load, right? Now the collapse diagram will be somewhat like this, Q. Okay, this is the collapse diagram. As the hinge, okay, as the plastic hinge in the span is not at the center, therefore angle at both ends are different. If this is theta 1, then this should be theta 2, right? This should be theta 2. Here it is Q dash. Now wherever plastic hinge is forming, at all the locations plastic moment will develop. Now here the plastic moment will develop 2 mp, and here also plastic moment will develop. If you represent the angles here, this is also theta 1 and this is also theta 2, right? Here Q is within the span XY. Therefore plastic moment carrying capacity at the Q is 2 mp. 2 mp, and here also it is 2 mp. Here it is simply mp, right? Now again same, external work is equal to internal work. Okay, external work is equal to internal work. External work is done by this load, that is WQQ dash is equal to internal work is done by these moments. 2mp theta 1 plus 2mp theta 1 plus theta 2 plus mp theta 2, right? Now, to get the single expression or to get the single equation from this, we need to evaluate the relation between theta 1 and theta 2. So, for that, use QQ dash formula. So, now coming to the QQ dash. For the span, okay, for the span XQ, the length of QQ dash is L by 3 theta 1. For the span QZ, the length of QQ dash is 2L by 3 theta 2, which is what I already discussed in our previous questions, right? Now cancel this L by 3 and L by 3. Finally, we will get the relation between theta 1 and theta 2. So theta 1 is equal to 2 theta 2. Is that clear? Now wherever theta 1 is there in this equation, substitute 2 theta 2. That's it. Okay, 2 theta 2. Now W, QQ dash. So write QQ dash in terms of theta 2. How much it is? 2L by 3 theta 2 is equal to, now here theta 1 is there. Substitute 2 theta 2. So 2mp 2 theta 2 plus, now here theta 1 is there. So 2 theta 1. 2 theta 1 plus theta 2. Sorry, 2 theta 2 plus theta 2. That is 3 theta 2. 2mp 3 theta 2 plus mp theta 2. Now in this total equation, cancel theta 2. Okay, cancel theta 2 in this total equation. So theta 2, theta 2, theta 2. So all the theta 2's get cancelled. Okay, get cancelled. Now we are left with here 2WL by 3 is equal to, here how much? 4mp. And here how much? 6mp. Here 1. So 1 plus 6, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. That's it. 11 mp. Upon simplifying this expression, we'll get collapse load as 16.5 mp by L. Now out of these two cases, out of these two possibilities, possibility 1 and possibility 2, in which case the collapse load is minimum, that we need to select as a true collapse load or a collapse load for the given beam. Now you tell me which is the minimum. Here it is 15 mp by L and here it is 16.5 mp by L. Obviously 15 mp by L is the minimum. So this is a true collapse load. Okay, this is a true collapse load. Okay, this is a true collapse load. Now which option is the correct for this given question? 15 mp by L. Option C is the correct. So this was the GATE question in 2016. Clear? This was the GATE question in 2015 GATE. Take it down.